My
I'm here to help the little boy do it properly.
It's me. So this is the test bag of polyester bog that I made that I was whinging that it wasn't going off. It went off. It just took ages, which is good because it gives you plenty of time to work on it. Okay, there's my mirror so I can see myself. Yeah, I've been teased about that. Yeah, I'm just going to go over the pockets, clean all this crap up. And then I'm going to use this router here to start the curve on this bit. And there, and there. And I'm going to use epoxy resin bog to fill that up after the curve's made. And I'm going to use epoxy resin here. And this is vinyl ester with a polyester fillet behind. This is just a quick have a look and see how I glassed everything. There's one of the breathers up there, one of the front left water tank. This pocket's a bit, still got peel ply in there. Yeah, that's I don't know, it's a pocket, it's a bit small, but anyway. You can see it's all glassed in here with epoxy resin, with epoxy fillet, and then I did it while it was still wet and tacky. I've still got a glass here. I'm probably going to get the router and set it to 3 mil or something and route the recess like that, and then put some fiberglass cloth in the middle just so it sits straight, and then all the side bits, they're I think 3 layers on the sides, and I'm gonna have to like do some fancy blending work with bog and stuff, but I'm just about to do these edges. Okay, so this is with all the floor panels in so far. I still haven't grinded that bit. About to get to it, but it looks a lot cleaner and it looks flat. I've still got to clean up in there. I have to prime and paint the top coat inside. But I thought I'd just show you while all the panels were in. At least now it'll stay a little bit cleaner instead of all the dust going into the Anthony cupboard things, and then I've got to vacuum clean them all separately. Anyway, I'm about to do the grinding on that now. So I nearly got the bog in, I got the fillets in, and my bait tanks, we're going to go there and then come up and be like a step kind of thing. I'm not sure how it'll work out because the inboard will be here with the cowling or the cover, which will be like a big sun lounge, and then another one here. I don't know, I just wanted to, I thought it's easier to make it than to build this out for the the bait tanks, and the other plus thing, which isn't that big a deal because Arnie will grow up, but my little son, he'll be able to look in the bait tank easier if it's down low. Anyway, that's today's work. Hi everyone, so I've been working on this hatch a bit today. It doesn't look anything special here, and it didn't look anything special underneath either. See, I've glassed the battery box in and the thruster support. But all under here, it was built, had another bit of wood around here, and it was all rotted out and delaminated from this support here was delaminated from the hull. I'm guessing these ones are pretty how you're going as well. So I'll probably have to do some major work to the underside of the floor, which is miserable work. I am. Look at the dust. That's nothing. I've just blown the boat out. So yeah, it's pretty bad. But anyway, I'm going to make a frame for my anchor hatch, and then put it like a Coosa board backing, like the core light plastic sheet underneath, if I can scrounge up enough. I'm running out of everything. And then also the hull, the deck, there's some good ply here, but it's delaminating. It's delaminated in a couple of areas, so I was just gonna squeeze some epoxy in, drill some holes, squeeze more epoxy in, and try and keep the shape. It's pretty flat, I think. I'll know when I cut a board, and if it isn't, I'll have to do lots of slices so I can get a nice bend, and more epoxy resin. And I've glued in the floor and fiberglassed the insides as well. I put lights in it as well. So I've glassed the bulkheads to the hull with epoxy resin, and I glued it in with epoxy resin as well after I put lights and stuff in the on the underside, just because it was going to be too hard. Like, it was so easy to do it when it's upside down, so I only painted a little bit, so I'll show you in some pictures later. But I've just got a battery blob there now, so you can see with the lights on, and I've also put a reed switch, a magnetic reed switch, in the hatches as well. So when the hatches open, the hatches, I've glued a magnet into the hatch, and it's all recessed as well. So when you open it, they'll turn on automatically. Just these two back ones, because all of this is going to be bulkhead bed here. These are just for servicing and putting more stuff in if I want to. But there's going to be drawers here. I'm going to have a air tank here out of an extinguisher, so I'm going to have compressed air in the boat. It'll be good to blow stuff around and clean up, and I just thought it'd be cool, and I got an extinguisher. So it's aluminium, so I'll put a pump in there so it's quieter from all the engine box and and that. And also I'm going to spin this that way, and then that has to be spun that way, and I'm going to have both of the fuel fill-ups in one side of the boat, and the fill-up from there, and it's going to run there and then up here, so it'll have 3 fill-ups on one side of the boat for diesel. And so yeah, tonight I'm going to glass the top side. I've ground that back again, all the epoxy, and fill it around the edges of the floor. I'm going to use vinyl ester this way and this way. Yeah, I'm probably only going to do about 2 sheets because I don't think it needs much more, but this is just, I've got all the flooring is all grinded up, and yeah, I had a real late night last night, putting lots of glass on like this. So I've done the floor in a couple of different ways. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I've been gluing the bulkheads on the underside of the floor, and then these bits hug the hull and the stringer to keep it all nice and flat, and also so it doesn't flex because those pockets are so long for the big fish and spear gun. But this is what this is the other way. I've been doing it with 10mm alley, which is 10mm alley, 50mm wide, and 10mm thick. And then I'm gluing the LEDs underneath. They're just those crappy silicone ones, but when I do the flow coat, I was probably going to get epoxy resin and then put a layer of epoxy resin on either side of this before I put it into the boat, because I want it to be super duper waterproof. I've got to drill holes for wires and that type of stuff, but I got some scales out, so I just want to know how much the floor is going to weigh. So I am about 93 kilos with all the crap on me. And then when I've got this on, I'm 107. So I'll just say they're 10 kilos each, because I'm awesome at math. 10 kilos, I reckon I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's only 60 kilos. It feels like it's going to be heavier than that. 60, and then that one, yeah, it's another 70 kilos, I guess, of just flooring, but at least it's nice and low. She's going to be a heavy boat. I hope it gets a reasonable speed. But anyway, that is what I've been up to. Hopefully in a couple of days I'll have all of the floor glued in. I've also fiddled around putting drains and stuff for the showers and in the toilet area, shower toilet area. Anyone have a 28-foot sedan hardtop they're getting rid of? I would really like to get one because am putting off extending this. I want to have the canopy extended, but yeah. Anyway, what colour do you reckon I should paint it? Black and white, silver and white, black and silver with clear coat. I don't know. Leave some comments and like and subscribe.